so this is a variation I like to use when I'm attacking for the omoplata, usually from far side collar sleeve, but it can be from either one. So basically I've got my leg inside this kind of elbow rib position here, like this. I have my palm up, I have the collar, and sometimes it's hard to chase straight to the triangle because he's back, and like it's hard to reach, or it's hard to go for the omoplata. So what I like to do here, especially if his elbow is kind of tight, is I like to kind of invert like this. I use my foot to help, so whether he has the pants or the ankle doesn't really matter. And I'm gonna use my heel to try to pressure this way to pull him forward. As I do that, he'll kind of move forward a little bit. And there's a lot of different variations he can have as far as how I finish, but I'm gonna move him forward a little bit. As he gets close, now it's easy to come up for the omoplata here. I lock over the back, I could switch to the omoplata, or I could also switch to the triangle, but just often that's a common response. You'll pull them forward, and then it's easier to switch to that, okay? So I'm here, again, one more time. So he's back like this, his legs forward, right, like this, right? So I start to pull there, and then I come up like that. It's a really easy way to yank your way in. Even if he's on one knee up, right, so put this knee up, there we go, like this. Right here, he's got his elbow kind of tight, it's being difficult, like this. Look, I just want to make sure he doesn't grab my leg, so I try to hide that, palm up. Look, and I can just start pulling forward like this. Here, boom, I come right back into the triangle because it yanks me in really close. Another thing that can happen with this, go ahead and stand up, is you start to go into the position like this. Like I'm going to go to an omoplata and he steps over my head. The good thing about this position is when he steps over your head, because you're shallow with this omoplata, with the heel and the armpit, instead of going all the way through, it's really easy to rip him forward like this. When you go for like a classic omoplata, like if I was here, like if I go like this maybe a little bit too soon and he steps over my head, right, it's a little bit harder to pull him forward, right? But when you have this heel position, there's so much momentum here, and as he steps over my head, step over the head, here, I can really just flip him over here, and now I can pull here, come up on top, and there's a lot of different ways you can finish from there, okay? But just using that idea, understanding that idea of using the heel and the armpit is so powerful. One more like quick little easy thing you can do with it would be if we're over here. Sometimes I can use this with like a cross sleeve as well. So like if I was here, I could get this underhook and use this heel to kind of pull him forward to again switch up into like an omoplata. I could use this as well to pull him forward, and then I can start turning that into a matrix and then build off of that as well.